How much do you appreciate the experience or experiences that people don't have in life? Now, bear with me, I'll explain what I mean. Sometimes in life, we have an expectation that is completely fabricated in our own heads of someone should have this type and style of experience. Someone should know how to do this. This person's been here for 5 years and you're telling me they don't know how to work the photocopier. You're telling me they don't know that this particular organisation, this particular part of the organisation is responsible for this at this particular point in life. The short answer is you literally have no clue and understanding about what their experience is. You could be in an organisation for 10 years and you might not have any understanding or experience or exposure to the different areas in the business that other people would maybe assume that you do just because you've been there. Tenure doesn't always go with a vast experience of exposure. So it's really, really, really important that you then say, how have you experienced this before? Have you experienced this before? Is this something that you have done? Instead of just assuming, just because, as I say, they have that tenure, that they know everyone, that they know the nuances of the organisation, that they know what timelines are critical that they know what communication protocol is okay and not okay under various circumstances. You just don't know. So why would you make that assumption and then maybe set yourself up for some distressing situations down the line when you're like, wait a minute, I thought, what do you mean you don't know who that person is, what that process looks like, how we progress that particular thing, what's okay and what's not okay? Nobody wants that sort of thing. You want to give yourself an opportunity to, in the future, say, I'm so glad I asked that question. This is what we have to do. Have you got experience in this? And if not, okay, is it something you could still do? Is there someone else that I should maybe speak to about this? I thought actually that you would have been the perfect person for this. I'm actually quite surprised that you can't do what it is we're asking you to do. That's a much, much, much better conversation to have very, very early in the process, rather than when it gets to crunch time and that person says, what are you talking about? I never once said that I could do that. You never once asked whether I was the right type and style of resource to be able to accomplish that task, progress that thing, move that thing forward in some way. So don't make assumptions and start to appreciate the fact that what you think people's experiences are might not actually reflect reality. And if you start to appreciate that, you're then going to approach situations and circumstances very differently, because you're going to approach it with curiosity and you're going to ask the right type and style of questions up front, and making no assumptions that are going to be detrimental to you and or your endeavour as you move forward. What are you grateful for this week?